Alright, so let's go ahead and bring some audio files that we made into our Unity project. Before we do that, though, I just wanted to point out just a little bit about the project tab. What this is this shows us the contents of that folder, and we have here two scene files. These are actual Unity files. You can tell by the little Unity icon there. And we have four sound files here: Dark Throb, Demons, Dirty Wave, and Engine Room. And those sound files are a part of the walkthrough example that Randy put together for us as a demonstration. So very cool. You're welcome to open that up and pick through it. And you could probably just use these and repurpose them and do something strange with it. Though we do want you to make your own sound files and bring them in and really go to town with it. The main file we're going to be using is this walkthrough base project that Randy put together, and that is just basically a blank scene file, but with things already set up for you to start making your soundscape in. So let's go ahead and bring in one of our sound files. I'll go over here to my audio demo file that I used to start my sound files, and off camera I created a little thunder semi-loop that will play continuously. So I'm going to bring that in, and I'm just going to drag and drop it into the project tab, and it will take a moment. And you'll notice that the green plus sign showed up there attached to the cursor, and that means that it's actually making a copy of that thunder file for us, which is very nice. So we'll have our original back over here in our audio folder, and then we'll have a copy of that in the Unity project folder that we can manipulate and do all kinds of stuff with and not have to worry about messing up our original. So there it is, thunder trimmed. And so now that it's as simple as just dragging and dropping. I'll bring a few more in here just to demonstrate. I could bring all of these files in right now if I wanted to, just by dragging and dropping, and it would copy those over there. But I'm not going to do that, just to keep things simple. Let me take you quickly through the rest of the Unity interface. We've talked about the Projects tab. Over here we have the hierarchy, and the hierarchy is a list of objects that are contained in our scene. Right now we just have a new scene which is blank out here, and all it has is a main camera in it. The inspector tells us information about whatever we have selected over here in the Projects tab. Currently we have thunder trimmed here, and that is an audio clip, and we have some settings over here that we can access. These over here are scene files, and not a lot of information there, but that's what the inspector does. Just quickly, this is our actual scene panel, and this is where we construct our scenes. And over here we have the game panel, and this is actually what your user will see when they play your file or your game. And the way we test our work is to go up here and hit the play button. Nothing will happen right now because there's nothing in there. But we have to make sure we turn that off if we want to continue editing our work. Because in Unity, if you have this play button active, it will allow you to go over here and change things in the inspector and select things, but those changes will not be held once you turn this button off. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later. We've got a couple of icon controls up here just to call your attention to those things, and we also have, of course, the standard menu set up here. You can also preview your sound files down here by hitting that play button. Alright, so we've learned how to open bring in our audio clips, and in the next video we'll go ahead and open up the base project scene, and we'll start to lay out our soundscape.